Alrighty. Are we good? So our stream crashed. Our stream crashed. Anyone who's here, say aye. And we... Let's start over, okay? Clean slate. You know? Nully! Hello! Nully, we had a stream crash situation. Reeker is back. And we'll see if Mr. Anderson finds his way back. Of course, uh, I tried the recovery on like the backup stream, which never works out well because that stream, that like there's like a backup one that uh, it's like the default, I guess, that YouTube has, but it sets our chat to normal instead of to low latency instead of ultra low latency. So then we can't have a conversation very smoothly, you know? So I don't like using that one. And so when it popped up, I was like, no, turn it off, turn it off. Like, I know we need to have smooth conversation. Before I jump off a cliff, I need you guys to be able to yell loudly and I actually hear you within a few seconds and not 30 seconds. That's not gonna work well. Yeah, I was confused and sad when I saw the stream ended initially. Like, no, what has happened? Oh, the sadness. So we don't have a memory card set up. That's okay. We're gonna have our chat. So what I was originally saying, and we're gonna try this. Maybe this isn't a good idea. What I was gonna say is, if I want a clean recording of Morrowind, because the chat is stuck over top, which is fine. I like the chat there. But I can actually, if I wanted a really clean recording of it, I could scoot Morrowind over. Just a little bit. Just a little scoochy. And maybe that would work. Nobody move this and crash at any moment. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried if I try to scoot Morrowind over just a little bit so I get a clean recording, that we're going to have a problem. Is this worth doing again? I'm concerned it might not be. Now, I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see if this is worth it. Video capture. Are we going to try this one more time? Video capture device. Now, what if we tried this? And you're going to tell me if you think this is kind of cool or kind of annoying. Okay, are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? What do you guys think? Is that cool? Is that annoying? Is that like, I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. That could be worth it. That might not be worth it. I don't even know. Because we have the overlay over it, it's not going to be especially clean. It's fine for me. I could take it or leave it. This is the thing. I don't want it to be annoying. But, it does make it a bit hard for me to make clips. But that's like not a requirement. Obviously. To whatever way is less traveled. Some say it makes all the difference. Dude. Well, you know, we're so different. We're so unique. We're so special. I don't know. I feel like I could dig it. Hey, you know what? Let's try it. Let's try for... If you're like, this is ridiculous, let me know. But appreciate you. It's funny, I was making a clip about something, one of the shorts I did about for Morrowind, and the chat over it was like about something completely different. It was really funny. But you know, okay, so I may have, speaking of getting a couple more clips in, I may have done the Creeper Shuffle until I could sell him some of our other items, and I ended up with that much money. It took a long time, and I probably backtracked a couple times trying to do it correctly, but you know what? It was a really delicate game I was playing. And we are now clear, free and easy. Down the road we go. We have the ability to do archery. I'm thinking agility, intelligence, and strength, which means technically we don't even need to bring our longbow. We could just conjure it, but you know, it's nice to have a backup. A backup if we can. So, and it's not too much of our inventory as is. This is not bad. For now, I'm going to leave Mark here. And we'll see... We'll see if... we need to change it later. But, for now... that'll bring us close to Creeper and a Mage's Guild where we could fast travel. I mean, I don't know.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
What do you need? Whoa, whoa. I'm bringing that out right now. Also, oh. If you're trying to stay true to a blind run, finding master trainers will be difficult.
Yes, what is it?
It's not... okay, so my biggest thing
All right, then.
was blind to most of the story and to most of the stuff. Like, I'm not really looking stuff up. If I need to find a master trainer, I'll look it up. Like, I'm not going to try to actually hunt.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Like, that seems excessive. Now, I did that in the beginning because I'm like, I want to experience, especially the very beginning of the game, I wanted to experience it completely as if I was a new player, you know, however many years ago, having to do this all on my own. But as time goes on, in any game, I would be looking up, hey, where do I find a master trainer for this?
I see.
That's a normal part of my first time playing experience of any game. So that doesn't bother me at a certain point. I don't want to look up plot lines or as best as I can. There's very few times that I've looked up how do I figure out a problem. For the most part, I've tried to do...
I can already tell I'm not going to like this.
Excuse me, ma'am. Alchemy and alteration. Well, we're going to sit together. We're going to see if we can't do the... oh, whoops, foreign quarter. Oh no, good, sorry. We're gonna sit together, we're gonna do this quest first, and then, oh, wait a second. And then we're gonna sit and we're just gonna chill on some alchemy. In the game, just in the game. Or whatever floats your boat, okay? Now, I really do like the idea of just having a mark, like, right next to Lalatia, but...
I like what I see.
I feel like we always gotta go to Creeper or to one of the other places, so if I'm close to Mage's Guild, whatever.
Greetings. Oh, I see.
Damn, I can't tell you about the part where Alduin returns? Oh no! Are you serious, man? He returned... ah! The Emperor! Somehow. He returned. Man! Now I know something I shouldn't know. Oracle Elise, the healer, Urjorad, is overdue and presumed dead. He went to the Daedric shrine of Ashalmimilkala. Wait, let's go for this. Ashalmimilkala. Ashalmimilkala, with a powerful artifact called the Scroll of Fiercely Roasting. Is he singed? Is he Ash now? Is he an Ash guy? The Ashlanders? Ashlanders? Is that what they're called? And he literally went to the shrine of Ashalmimikala. Oh no. Signs say he has come to grief inside of Ashalmimikala. Go find his body, recover the scroll, and return it to us. Or, if you would risk your life to complete the quest that took Urgerid's life, use the scroll to slay Caracalmo. I was like, Calcelmo? Caracalmo, the shrine's ancient high elf priest. Use the scroll, so we can use it. Do we get more points if we don't use it? Like that, I don't mind knowing. Like, do I get a special, like, wow, you didn't even use the scroll? I'm going to give you an extra reward because this is what we were looking for. And his powerful high elf bodyguard, Mariaran. Anyways, so okay, so let's just see if she told us what his mission was. If his mission was to retrieve the scroll, then she probably wants it back in an ideal situation. But if he went with the scroll just to destroy the guy, then she doesn't want it back, I'm gonna guess. What about the part where John Fallout makes a guest appearance? Gesundheit. Oh, thank you. Okay, so let's see. He went to the Daedric Shrine with a powerful artifact, so he already had the artifact. So, see, but it does say recover the scroll and return it to us. Unless if she wants you to return it to them so that you can give it to the next guy to destroy Calcalmo. I don't know. Let's see if there's advancement. We'll ask about this first. Ashalmimikala is a large Daedric ruin on a large offshore island south of Narmak, west of the Dunmer stronghold called... Oh boy. We're taking a picture of this instruction. In the Bitter Coast region. See, I don't know these regions. As a matter of fact, I wonder if I could get like a really cool background on my computer. Oh, but then I'll never see the background because the stream's covering it. Dang it. Of just the map with the regions. You know what? I should just paint it on my wall. Morrowind map, just with the regions. Not even with anything else on it. Just with the regions. So like when someone gives me direction, I'm like, oh, this is generally this region. Almalexia Vardenfell? Oh, that's more of Morrowind that we don't go to in this game? Morrowind regions. US to the rescue. Whoa. Oh, okay. So it's south of Narmak, which we know generally where that is, but off the Bitter Oh. Dude, this is like cities where you have one that's like a circle, one that's like a square, one that's like a long line. Like the coasts, it makes sense that those are going to be longer regions. Ashlands. And of course the Red Mountain in the middle. Oh, wow. This is very informative. Okay, so the Bitter Coast. It's west of the stronghold called Hlormarin in the Bitter Coast region. A thin strand of land connects the southern part of the island with the mainland on the coast, southwest of the stronghold. Bitter Coast equals southwestern coastline. West Gash is like northwestern. Sheogorod is north, as we just discovered last stream. Azura's Coast is to the east. Grazelands are also to the east, which we've already been to, and I already had. Molag Amur, I was not super... And the Ascadian Isles is very small. Well, kind of. I mean, on the map, relatively. which I actually was not. I was not aware of the exact boundaries of Ascadian Isles. So this is very interesting. I like this, man. Nerdy has the Mages Guild T-ports, right? Yes, I do. I actually have a mark set to Caldera right in between the Mages Guild and Creepers. So I think I might leave that there. I might set another mark. I like having a mark right here with her because it would make going back much easier. But if I have to go back multiple times to either sell things or whatever, I don't know. Kirkalmo is a very old high elf wizard. As a young mage, he served Uriel V. Though he did not follow him to Akavir, he was accounted among the wise and powerful until he was implicated in Yegar Thorn's plot to place an impostor in the Imperial throne. Since then, he and his bodyguard, a masterful knight named Mariarin, have been fugitives. Kirkalmo is a servant of Mayron's Dagon, a grim agent of death and destruction, and the Imperial Cult has long sought to destroy him. Ooh. Interesting. And this is a scroll, so let's see if the scroll... No, I don't see it on here. Ujurad is an apprentice and protege of Drofaron, Stiffneck, a healer and holy monk. Oh, his master was slain by Kirkelmo. Yeah. Ujurad had sworn vengeance for the life of his master and pursued Kirkelmo, armed with his dead master's weapons, enchantments, and a powerful item called the Scroll of Fiercely Roasting. Ujurad is in no way strong enough to challenge Kirkelmo and Mariarian. Oh, so there's two guys that we might need to find. But he could not be persuaded from following his quest for revenge. Oh, that's sad. We got the backstory, man. We got the backstory. And just as a little, you know, just a little side note. Am I ready for advancement? You serve the Nine well, but I'm afraid you do not yet measure up to our high standards for personal attributes and skills. I don't understand. I don't think it's that. I think it's that I need to... I think I need to just do more stuff. Maybe she doesn't think I'm intelligent enough. Jeez. Okay, so given the regions... And I'm all the way down in the Ascadian Isles at the moment. It might...
Friend?
I mean, I could just go west from here, or... I can go up to... Caldera, which is considered West Gash. It might just be easier to travel. Does the scroll contain rhymes that rival that of M&M's? Roasted! Actually, that might be cool. Okay, so let's just try that, because there's a lot of squiggling to do to get over this way. Well, where's Narmok first? There's Seydanine. Our mark is here. And Narmok is there. Wow, guys. Look at this. I did a mark and recall that accidentally helped this time. Sweet. Zachary Ray, how you doing? Yeah, we get that scroll. We're gonna be unstoppable. Let's see. That and selling to Creeper nerfs progressing skills like Mercantile. The religious missionary types, they value high personality and speech skills. That is a fair point. Yes, I've seen it. They managed to rhyme silver in it. Silver. That is a very good point. Merc does need to be worked on, and given the fact that I have sold to Creeper, I would have more money to use on a, look at this guy limping along. Okay. I would have more money to spend on, let's go this way. On, what do you call them? On, trainers. So that's something we could do. We definitely need better personality and stuff. I might have something with me that improves speechcraft. If I do, I need to use that next time. And mercantile before I pay all that money for a trainer. Endurance and strength. Health. Always good. Shield. Invisibility. Let's just make sure we know what we're ranking. Oh, that's for health. That's for health 3 to 12. That's for health 10 to 40. Wow. Can't argue with that skeletal minion, though. Not gonna lie, it's also very pretty. Which is all that matters. We'll start with shield. Charm is cool, though. Demoralize is cool. And we're just gonna have this as backup, but I would rather use Conjuration. We have to be careful using Marksman too much. We also are using Axe, Blunt, and Acrobatics. Let's do one more thing, just as a backup skill, just in case we don't train. I mean, I could just go do my acrobatics training in the Imperial. Yeah, I could just do that, couldn't I? I could just do that. If we accidentally level up our marksman too much, I may just go level up acrobatics a bunch in the cult temple. Our little corner trick. Ooh. I need something lightweight. Silver. Man. Is that the nicest thing? You know what would be nice? Is like a glass axe. Is that a thing? If you level up marksman, you'll want to know where the Daedric bow is too, no? What's the best bow I have right now? I don't know what the best bow I have is. I feel like, and I know this is more the case in Oblivion, I don't know if it's the case here. Whoa. I don't know if, like, for instance, if you have, like, Daedric and glass, that proportionately the damage to the weight is worth it. Like, steel, definitely not worth it. Whoa. Devil Celeb. Oh, that's a helmet. What is this? Aliens versus Predators? If it was a constant effect, I would be inclined to get that. Seriously? You don't just find it on... Oh, so this is like kind of a special item. Because like Daedric stuff is way rarer in Morrowind compared to other Elder Scrolls. Ooh, so it's more special. I like that. That is my one gripe with, like, I will say with Oblivion and Skyrim is things, especially Skyrim of course, things become way too easy to come by. Yeah, if we have extra time at the end of stream, we'll just cruise on some alchemy for a while. Depends on how long since we had a late start, and depends on how long we have. Yeah. You who won't even talk to me. I'm not a coward, I was just busy at the moment. Oh, ay. So sensitive. So triggered by my inability to do your dirty work. Couldn't even do it yourself. And now you're whining that this young lady had other things to do other than do your thing. And you're not letting me help you. I will now never know what that quest is like until I make a brand new character. Which I will have to do. I am so down to make a new character. This is going to take me up to this. Can I go past? Wait. Oh no, we can go through here. There's one single unenchanted Daedric Cuirass. Wow. Oh, so it's hard to come by. And then we're gonna do... Whoa, we got so much stuff. We're gonna, as much as we can, we're gonna conjure our bow. We're gonna use the other bow as a backup. Although it would be helpful to do more armorer, given the fact that we're doing a little... Wait. The fact that we're doing a little bit of strength. Yeah, I think our heavy armor's decent. Ooh. I could be filling up my petty souls with you, couldn't I? Not too worried about that, to be honest. Since we're gonna be doing, alchemy later, I do know there's certain things, like certain areas that have plants that I don't have a ton of. Luminous Rusula. Might want to go to, speaking of ingredients, we might want to go to the Grazelands for a little bit. Man, this really makes me want to play Morrowind. The Gors are cute. I don't like damaging them. Why are they being nice to me? They're so sweet. Norvane. Ew, a diseased rat. Don't lose sleep over that cuirass. You can find much better artifact tier armor to wear. So unless if I have an enchantment I want really that badly. That would be good if, like, to get, like, if I was getting a constant effect, like a feather situation. Or increased carry weight. Just because if I'm going to be wearing full Daedric, it's going to be really heavy. Or I could just get stronger, you know, that's an option. Okay, where's the stairs to this place? You know what? I just realized I'm gonna do one more thing to this. Oh, I can't do that. I'm not gonna mess with it. Okay, no more. No more. Hjolmaren. So this is the place that she said it's near. Right? So, let's see. It's west of the Dunmer stronghold called Hjolmaren in the Bitter Coast region. So we're not trying to get here. We're trying to... Okay, we're gonna be on the coast. We're a ruined, dangerous place usually. So glad I got the enchanted axe instead. here it is. We're gonna go. That's north. We're gonna go directly west. Look at all that jelly, man. Okay. Hey, Netch, Solitude Guard. All the way from Skyrim, you've traveled far. How are you doing today? We have many wild creatures here in Morrowind. Okay, I was about to say, are they even gonna attack? Does block happen if you're not wearing a shield? Does not wearing a shield count as unarmored? See, these are the things I need to know. Whoa. Okay, so we're gonna back it up. Back it up just a little bit. You're really not gonna do anything, Skells? Go over there. That way. Ah, it's okay. And then... well, let's get one more thing. Do we have our... yep, our arrows are equipped. We're good to go. Marksman increased to 59 already? Oh, I hit Skell. And this is why you use the thing you're... tell me. He did not go in there. Are you serious? Dude, the kind of loot that would have been on that guy? Oh, man. Well, that was unfortunate. Just for certain streams. Solitude. Do people have to pay to be a member on your channel? Or something? Just for our we have like a bonus stream. That's usually how it works unless you catch a random temporary gift membership. Yeah, no. Not for normal, like, subscription. The membership was an extra thing because a lot of people wanted to play games that weren't really part of the channel's the focus is on, like, Morrowind, Oblivion, maybe Skyrim eventually. But the membership was a separate thing because a number of people wanted to play games that weren't affiliated with the channel. And the problem with playing games on the main channel that, unless if I made a separate channel, which I could do, but I don't, like, managing both well would be a lot. So I made it the cheapest level they allowed me to make it. And we do separate streams. Like right now we're doing Knights of the Old Republic. I made a Knights of the Old Republic video once. And it was bad for my channel because a bunch of people came in like, "Oh, you do Star Wars stuff," and I was like, "Not really. It's just May the 4th," and it was not helpful to the channel at all. So you're in combat? Well, come on, bud. Come on. Yeah, a lot of people's subscription or memberships, excuse me, are like $5. Some people do 10. We don't do that. We do the cheapest one, which I think is it's like 99 cents.
Your suffering will be
Okay, Skells, we're gonna go back. We need you. It's good background noise for calculus. I'm happy, dude. Respect. Down long though. I know I'm gonna do way better. Ah, that one lost arrow drives me nuts. A lot of times it'll just let go of that arrow. There we go. Okay, we got some arrows. That's nice. But the Daedric dude with all the armor and stuff fell into the... I thought I saw a cliff racer for a second there. Ooh, Daedra Heart. Oh, that's pretty inexpensive. I've never looked into joining any channels on YouTube. Nothing against it. Not sure I'd be smart enough to keep track of a dozen memberships. Oh, me neither. I've been gifted memberships. My rule, and this was something that Mr. Nerdy also appreciated. My rule was if I ever made enough on YouTube, that I would become members to a couple of the channels that I really wanted to support. But it wasn't something that I could really do on my own, even if it was inexpensive, because it's a month-to-month thing. And on a month-to-month basis, I don't have like the time to like... Actually, the only person I would have... There's two people I would have paid for membership for, but that person had kind of left YouTube and then came back and then left. So it was kind of a situation where if he came back permanently... Is there no entrance to this thing? If he came back permanently, I'd probably be a member. I also know that, like, between YouTube's cut that they take from the membership and then taxes and other stuff like that, the creator's hardly getting anything. Even with super chats, like, YouTube takes a big cut and then you pay taxes on it, and by the end of it, you're not getting very much of it. So it's like, I think if I were to support a creator I really liked and I had the funds to do that, I would just send them, if they had an alternative, like, support thing. I don't know what that is. Axe increased, and we did have our archery increased. We're gonna pull that up too. I think this resets, right? So this is, alchemy's actually 26, security's actually 11, and we have archery that just, or marksman. Marksman and axe. That just increased. Depends on how often you get super chats. Obviously on bigger channels they're more frequent. So like, I guess supposedly if you have a very small channel you get them more frequently, which I can attest to. You know, they'll happen. Oh, not athletics. Are you serious? They used to happen more frequently, and then when you get medium size, they almost don't happen at all. And then when you get when you get like decently big, you'll get like a lot of them. And then when you get really, really big, people are like, you don't need the support, and then you don't. Oh, it depends. People who do a lot of live streams, like the really, really big guys, they have... That's the reason why I don't like watching a lot of the really big live streams, is nobody can see what you're saying. Like, because there's just so many chats. Oh, look, it's kind of hidden. Ooh. That people, the only way for their chats to even be noticed is to super chat. Like, I used to follow like a medium-sized channel, and even they could pretty much only see super chats because there were just so many chats. So I think my chat got seen only a few times. Now that's a hunger. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, what are my options here? Depends on how. Okay. I really wouldn't worry about efficient leveling at this point because your luck stat is a bit of a lost cause now. I'm so used to being in a world where luck doesn't do anything that I'm like, luck actually does something in this game? Are you serious? Yeah. Actually. No way. They're also lurkers? Are there... You mean like just people who watch? Yeah, totally. And usually when I sound off at the end, anybody that was in chat, I can actually see their name. But usually the people in chat is less than the people watching. So I know there's lurkers, so what I'll do is I'll shout out all the people I saw in chat. And then I'll also say, we love you, lurkers. Because I never understood that. Somebody said, are you okay with lurkers? I'm like, what are you talking about? People aren't allowed to watch a video and not chat? Like, what? Like, I guess there's like some culture around that. Maybe it's a Twitch thing. I don't know. But, oh, the enemy, the lurker. I was like, oh, because we were talking about the channel. Okay, sorry. I'm not familiar with the lurkers. There are bots too, though. The only bots I get occasionally are on Twitch. And I have to report them every single time, which is why anytime we get a weird Twitch thing on the side that's like, oh, buy viewers, because it'll kill your channel and give us money, then I have to, like, stop and, like, go through the report process with Twitch. And they require you to fill out the, like, comments area, which is so funny, because I'm like, if you want people to report these things faster, whoa! There should be like an auto-comment situation or something. Because like people are actively in stream and the big guys tend to get like a lot of problematic like bots. And it's like they wouldn't be able to stream at all unless they have moderators, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's why people have moderators at a certain point, because then they can report all that junk. Really? I can't have you guys in the water. I need your loot. Lurkers weren't invented until years after Morrowind? Oh. Interesting. Come on, pretty ladies who have a lot of nice armor. There you are. There you are. Come on. Hey, babe, come back. Come back. I want your spear thingy. Somebody's... You are not the only one. Ah, she's fast. Okay, not that fast. Light armor 70. We'll write that down in a minute. Boom. Glass staff. See, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, it's considered blunt. Interesting. It's 4.8. Dragon scale armor medium. I want that. Bots are all over YouTube now, and they're able to generate thousands of likes now, so it's deceptive. Yeah, well, I don't have those. As you can tell, we have, let's see, there's like 2, 4, 5. There's 5 people in chat, there's 8 people watching. The problem with bots is, especially for a smaller channel, I don't know about big channels, I don't know how it works, but for the most part, they'll tank your channel. Because what it'll do is you'll have a bunch of people, quote unquote, watching, quote unquote, liking, never interacting with your stream. And then because they're bots, they don't interact the way a person would. So it basically communicates to YouTube that your stuff is not that interesting. Because, oh, these people supposedly, because they know about bots. And they're like, oh, supposedly you're getting all this watch time and nobody wants to talk to you? Nobody wants to comment? Like, you must not be that good or you must be lying. And then your stats kind of tank a bit. So, and a lot of times, I'm sure they're getting better about it. But, no, well, supposedly they do stuff about it. Like, you're supposedly, I don't know if YouTube's doing enough. Because I don't think they can only do so much. But if there are a bunch of accounts that are following things and, like, the accounts have no legitimate, like, history to them, like, they don't look like real accounts, the algorithm is going to treat your channel, supposedly, like those aren't legitimate people interacting with you. The problem is if you have people that like to interact with you, and they don't do a whole, like, they're not on YouTube all the time, and then they pretty much are only interacting with you or whatever, I don't know if that can, I know people get unsubbed and stuff and have other problems. Maybe YouTube doesn't think they're a real thing. I don't know. It's never going to be perfect. Like, I get it. If that's the only way people are supporting themselves, I can see why people could get desperate. And if you're in that position, I'm sorry. That sucks. Whoa, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I can't pretend to, like, I don't want to... Yeah, it's dishonest one way or the other. I think even if you're doing it for what you think is a good reason, dishonesty is dishonesty, period, and it's not worth it to me. Whether you're religious or believe in fate or whatever you believe in, I think if you're, like, not honest with the way you do things, a lot of times things are not gonna go well for you, period. But that's just kind of like the way I look at life. Obviously, people who are dishonest, like, succeed in life all the time. But that's not... I don't want to go near that. Something's gonna go wrong with that. Well, bots eventually get banned. It would be nice if their statistical effect was retroactively reversed, though. I mean, I've seen, like, commentary on, like... the controversy of people who've had, like, who've paid for their... Oh, it's still in effect? Conjuration increased to 21. What's the other one that increased? Light armor? Light armor and conjuration? Nice. But YouTube, Google, Alphabet make being terrible their mission statement. Yeah. I wouldn't trust their moral code personally, but I know they're at least trying to do their best to be honest with, not honest, but take care of the, I'm assuming take care of at least their big creators. They'll put effort to protect the people that are making them the most money, which is not me. It's like, YouTube, I made you a whole nickel. Why aren't you protecting me? Why aren't you helping me? Oh! Dude! It's acting fast enough. As Merlin said, when a man lies, he murders some part of the world. Watch Excalibur sometime if you haven't. I think part of being in the world is that people who are dishonest sometimes succeed, and people who are honest sometimes fail because of their honesty. But I definitely don't, you know, I agree with you. I think you're putting that out into the world. And if being honest means a little less, like, worldly success, then it's like, well, then you're only adding good to the world. Like, I don't know. But again, people are in bad situations where, like, maybe they quit their job to do something like social media, and then they feel that type of pressure. I can only imagine, you know, if you're putting that... Oh, I should have just waited. That's what I should have done. Yeah, well, you said they try to be honest, but I couldn't help but start laughing. No, I mean in certain areas. I mean, these are normal people just doing their jobs. Normal people work at YouTube and Google. Normal people are trying to make this stuff work. At a certain point, a company's so big, they're going to cut corners. It's not going to be perfect. I always presume the best. And I know that they're not perfect, and I know they're doing a lot of things very wrong. And a lot of their focus, a lot of their... what they're trying to accomplish is not what I would agree with. But that's what I signed up for. Like, enjoying... Oh, ha 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 ha. Get out, get out. Unarmored skill? No, I don't want unarmored. I'm trying to lure these guys out. Woo! The quarters are way too close. I mean, King Leopold II killed like 10 million people to lead a luxurious life to 76, so karma isn't consistent. Yeah, I don't believe in karma. I believe that you're eventually, whether in this life or the next or whatever, that you're judged for what you did. And I think a lot of people who are doing the wrong thing succeed, and that's what makes it tempting. If the wrong thing didn't make you successful, why would anybody be tempted to do the wrong thing? Then it wouldn't be very admirable. It's like, yeah, you're doing the right thing to make yourself successful and to enrich yourself. So that's not very, it's not very wholesome. It's not very honorable. Nerdy, when you see a golden say, soul trap. They're best for enchanting until you can summon your own. Don't pass up the... You can summon your own and soul trap them? That's messed up. And awesome. Where are you? Hey! OCD prison. How's it going? There, we have someone from Twitch. We were just talking about how Twitch sometimes gets those, like, creepy mod guys that are trying to sell stuff to you. Not mods, I'm sorry, bots. They're like, pay for viewers that you're not on a platform where you're hardly making pennies. Spend all the money you have to pay for viewers. And you'll still hardly make pennies. It's so predatory, it makes me so mad. Ooh, long blade. Ooh, I want to keep that. That's a shield. Oh, it's beautiful. That's cool. We all know I'm gonna do better with the bow, but still. So cool. Let's see. Yeah, they do be getting those. Every stream I get one. Stream boo. People make their money off of making other people dishonest. Talk about morally questionable. It's predatory. They're preying on desperate people. Glass is weaker in terms of the enchantment it can hold, but it's light and has a good armor rating. Oh! That's interesting. The whole thing with the strengths of enchantments in Morrowind I find very fascinating. It makes a lot of sense once you can wrap your mind around it. Heavy, strong things better in Morrowind. Ah, I hate losing that. Oh! My weapon has no effect. Great. Where's the rocks that I could stand on? Okay, what we need is our axe back. But he made a nice bit of cash off it, apparently. He didn't give an exact number. Wait, who? I had a friend who got like 1.8 million views on a video he made like 3 years ago before it exploded. YouTube is so random. Also, to be fair, people's tastes are so random. Like, I'll just get on a kick of something, and apparently I'm not very original because I'll get on the same kick that everybody else is getting on a kick on, and it's cool. And it's good for some people, you know? That's really neat, though. I mean, being willing to, like, invest in, like, a new system, you know, was really, really good for the channel when, the new Oblivion came out. Did I make enough to cover the cost of the Xbox we invested in? No way. But I knew that everybody wanted to see it, and I made a little bit more for like a temporary amount of time, and that was really nice. Now, even of the entirety of my time here on YouTube, I have not made enough money, especially including taxes and everything else. I have not even made enough money to cover the Xbox that we bought for a month of content. I didn't. But that's... You know what? That's okay. That I did this because it's a hobby. And if it turns into something more than that, I mean, what better in life than to do what you enjoy doing? Like, how cool would that be? But my life has not allowed the investment it would really require to become, like, to really go crazy on this type of platform. Like, I would have to have, genuinely, at least 40, if not 60 hours a week. If not more than that, actually, to be honest, to produce the type of videos that I'd like to, and actually do okay. Not enough to make, like, a part-time income, but maybe to, like, get there in the future in a few years. I'd have to invest that much time now. And when I realized how unrealistic it was, I'm like, you know what? It just... That's okay, man. I would love to be able to help my family out, but that's just not the opportunity that was handed to me. And that's like, well, you either do that or you hunt around desperately, or you just do some things you enjoy. And then if there are other things, like if a job comes up at some point or whatever, and I'm able to do something, then I'll do that, you know? But like, there are people who go to work and come home and do this type of stuff. Like, that's crazy. Like full-time or overtime jobs. What other sites do you stream? I literally just dual stream YouTube and Twitch, because there was a couple times I streamed to Twitch, and there were certain people who were not also on YouTube, and I wanted to, like, I was like, I don't want to, like, abandon one side. Like, so I decided, I was like, what if I can combine them? That way we could all kind of hang out together. Like, that would be really cool. And that kind of worked out. And there were a few people both on Twitch and YouTube that fell off at some point, and we haven't seen them in a while, so I hope they're good. I hope they're doing well. Wait, what just leveled up? I totally blanked. Something just leveled up. It was Axe. That's what it was. I'm not gonna get to efficient level too hard. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Sheila, how's it going? I've heard it's a good idea to, like, stream to, like, shorts at the same time. Just because if people are doom scrolling, they might accidentally come across you and be like, oh, I like what this is. But I don't know if my computer can handle all that. My computer was another investment, and I told Mr. Nerdy I don't want to do anything crazy until I can pay off the computer's obviously paid for. Mr. Nerdy bought it for me. to be able to just handle editing, not even streaming, just to be able to not overheat and die when editing. And think about it, Oblivion's not the highest res game in the world. So it's like we were just trying to do the bare minimum. And I told him, I'm like, okay, we're not doing anything until I'm able to make enough. Yes! Douchey. Clever name. Haven't seen them in a while. Also,
Embrace
oh
your
shoot, who was it?
demise.
Wait, I need to go on Discord. There was one person that I was like, oh dude, I hope they're doing okay. And I think I posted a comment in Discord like saying, hey, I hope you're doing, like, I tagged them and I was like, hey, I hope you're doing okay, man. Because they were in chat like a lot. Yeah, I think my computer was just base level, like, handles the editing I do pretty well. Sometimes it freaks out when I'm not doing anything, but, like, it's pretty decent. Like, it can handle it. What it can't do, sadly, is I cannot play a game off of my PC and stream it at the same time. I just, it can't handle it. It's even, okay, the fan is even kicking up right now. And we've been doing the same thing for a while. Oh, Midnight Nate, the person who helped us set up our Discord, I haven't seen in a hot minute. Jams, Runner Rain Art. But there was somebody, Chad Warden, that's who it was. Chad Warden has a lot of like, oh, he recommended War of the North, Lord of the Rings War of the North. That's one of the games. So like there's a couple people I haven't seen in a while and I hope they're doing good. But I've done that, like I would have times where I would be like aggressively like all over a certain stream. And then I would just fall off because life would get in the way and I'm like dedicating hours a day to like I'd be able to do other things in life. But, and like kind of like watch the stream on the side. But then I'd be like, oh, I'm now researching this new topic so I don't have time to sit on stream because I'm like actively researching something else and watching other videos. So then I'd fall off and then I'd come back in and it'd be like, nerdy, haven't seen you in a while. I'm like, I know. And then I would be on for like another few weeks, like really dedicated to like hanging out with everyone. And then I would go off and like do something else. This is not, oh, this is going to back us up a minute. Yeah, CPU centric. Now you need a strong CPU, GPU, and lots of RAM for everything in general. Yeah, it's crazy. I'll tell you a secret. A high quality CPU fan is the best upgrade you could buy for your rig. No joke. Ooh. Now the one criticism, I have a friend who understands computers better than I do. And his one criticism is like, it's actually decent. The worst part, because it's in a small, it's in a, like a regular size casing. And the casing looks kind of nice, but he's like, that's actually the one criticism I would make is the casing is so small. He's like, you couldn't really add anything else to it. But, and I know some fans can get really big, but I wonder if you could get something small but more efficient. But he's like, that's actually a bummer because he's like, the one good thing about having like an actual desktop, because I didn't even have a desktop. That's why Mr. Nerdy got it. So I like burned out our laptop trying to edit off of it. Every time I would render something, I'd have to render something in sections and I'd have to stick it in the refrigerator. And it was a nice laptop. It was just like it was like a mobile. It was like, it was not meant to do what I was doing to it. Poor thing. Come out. So I could kill you one at a time. Oh, and every time I come out here, a new enemy reloads, which is great for leveling. Admittedly. What did I waste a health? I just wasted one, didn't I? Just keep a pitcher of ice water near the tower. If it starts overheating, pour the water as needed. Oh, nobody do that, so I'm not liable, but excellent advice, very practical approach. You don't stab with this thing, you just slap with it? Are you serious? You've got to be joking. Are you serious? That's ridiculous. That's funny. That is not what I thought this was about to do. I got 64 gigabytes of RAM for mine, and somehow After Effects would use it all to render like 10 pixels. It's crazy. Yeah, people are like, oh, you just need to get this, and it's like basically overkill. And it's like, are you serious? Also, if you don't know how to like allocate things in your computer correctly, even if you get like an okay one, sometimes it just doesn't want to work for you. This is not always a plug and play situation, which is unfortunate. It is so dark. Stop letting go of arrows. Ah, Morrowind, I have such little arrows as it is. Marksman increased to 50. So you mean if I had unlimited arrows and I just shot at this guy forever because he's never going to die because the weapon has no effect, I could just get unlimited marksman? Is that what you're telling me right now? It's hard to stab with a blunt weapon. Not impossible. But, you know, to be honest, it's that it looks like a spear to me. Because it's got that sharp thingy at the end of it for the glass one. It's just the design they chose. Yeah, I see you shooting at me. See that? Does that not look like a lot of the spear designs? It's strong enough. Use it like a what do they call those thingies? Logs that you like push into the gates and bring it down. Okay, we gotta go back to the axe because my weapon has no effect. This is messed up. We're gonna have to go and find those enchanted arrows that we had found and set aside. Get out of the water, man. Get out of the water. I want your loot. Frost salts or whatever you have. Come on, come out. What was that? Am I just not gonna get loot from you? Oh. I found you this time, but there's just no loot. That's so sad. You have no loot. You can't rest when enemies are nearby. Okay. That's like fine and everything, but like I need my beauty rest. Can you not see I'm struggling here, and also I can barely see? Oh. I wonder if I could shoot this guy with a normal weapon. Battering ram. Why that word did not come to mind, I have no idea. Are you serious? The weapon has no effect, but hey, it increases your marksman skill, so whatever. I don't think an electrical effect on an electrical kind of dude is gonna work. So finally I get to use one of my scrolls. That is so excessive. I feel like I could save that for so many things. Does it have an AoE? If this has AoE, then I don't want to waste it. Lightning shield? Cannot read during battle. Wow. Bummer. Grand. That's what I was thinking of. Grand, grand, grand. Bring up the wolf's head. I cast it twice. Oopsie. Ow. A create of the supernatural, so no living man could have him. I love just running at something. Whee! So glad we have one enchanted weapon. Sauron's second in command. Oh, that took a hot minute. Wow. They say no living man can kill. I'm thinking of the movie, though. I'm less cool. Zachary, the sidestep animation at high speed. In my battle skirt? Yeah. A bit ridiculous. That was a staircase the whole time? Are you serious? I was going around and jumping to this every time. It was so dark I couldn't see that this was a Wow. There you go. River dance.
You'll soon be nothing more than memory.
You know, river dance was the first time I was ever, like, completely enchanted by dance. I remember being a kid and seeing it for the first time, and I was like, jaw dropped. It was like, I could not look away from the TV. It was the most amazing thing I'd ever seen. Like, what if? Like, what if? Oh, that didn't work. Not on this dude. Uh-uh.
You have your chance.
I get it, I get it. I got it, okay? For a second, I saw Cure Blight Disease and Bao Longbow. My brain combined them, and I was like, can I cast Blight Disease on someone? That'd be amazing. No! I'm not... No. No. We are not... Are we even getting this quest done? Why won't they come out? Come on. Yeah, they ain't working with me. Just work with me. Sometimes things like invisibility or chameleon are handy. Maybe I'm too used to Oblivion with that never coming in handy for me. Invisibility does come in handy, but... Really? How? We do have something for invisibility. Okay. Yep, if you're just gonna strut into every area without being a Morrowind veteran, you're gonna have a bad time. If you do Chameleon 100%, it's broken. If you do any less than 100, it's useless. But yeah, it can be pretty amazing. Wait, what am I doing? Oh. That's what I was doing. Don't I haven't visibility something. 99% -1. Attack! Yeah, I think even at 75%, I was like, this is not working at all. What is the point of this? Cure Blight. What do we have? Thought for sure. Oh, maybe it was a potion that I had.
Embrace demise.
Oh, man! It gets you close enough to strike or sneak if that's your preference. Maybe I'm only using it to steal and stuff. I need to be like completely invisible. You can get chameleon. You just have to get like enchantments and you just have to combine a couple things and you'll have 100%. Toasty. Yeah, the whole yeah, we haven't even gotten to the fire scroll yet. Now we need Hearth Belt. Oops. But we didn't choose it, so we wasted one of those. Well, that didn't do enough. Ah! I killed one of them. Tell me. Oh, you serious, man? Are you serious? Man, I think I have something. How do you see your diseases? Something's wrong with me, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Oh gosh, 2 of these guys? Hey, if I wanted to level up, this was the way to do it. A little too quickly though. Why am I going? I'm going slowly. Wow, my boots are... Uh-oh. Man. Well, that'll explain part of it. I am so slow. Brycicle, how's it going? We are having... Oh, a little bit of trouble. Okay. I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. Now that we have 2 seconds. During battle? Are you serious? That's it, I'm playing Morrowind today. Correct answer. Trouble looks around for cliff races. I don't see anything. Oh. Wait, armor? Did we get one? We got one armor. Yay! Whoa, Kira's got beat up. We'll buy more, hopefully. Woo! Whew. That was helpful. Not having that speed was not helping. Do we have blight or something? What's going on? We have something. You don't have enough magic to cast the spell? Oh boy. Oh, the struggle. Yeah, I do have a mark set to Creeper. Guys, which one is this? Is this common disease or blight? I don't want to use up my potions. Is there any way to check the blue status effect squares on Xbox? What is that? I don't know. I have strength, speed, and endurance. These are attributes. Ataxia. Where's blight? Intelligence, personality, strength, endurance. Canthrax blight can affect speed. Oh, those are the blue. Those blue symbols. Do those tell you if you have blight? What do those mean? I'm gonna be honest, I've never really paid much attention to those. Red icons represent damage over time. What do these represent? Side debuffs currently active. Red usually means some sort of damage over time effect. It also can be disease. I can't right click because it's not PC. It's a common disease. I only have one. Sure. Oh no, I have 3. It affected one thing. I guess there's damage attribute effects too. Hey, I didn't let go of my arrow this time. Nice. Man, farming these guys for Danger Hearts. That is scary looking. Never mind. Ooh, I finally got fire salts. For the smith in whatever that city's called in Skyrim. Or critters who are tied to ash swords, ash pools, ash vampire, etc. Oh. Okay. We'll be right back. Might need to divine intervention myself a way to heal this. Riften! Yes! Fire salts for the guy in Riften. I still sometimes don't want to use them in alchemy because of this. Okay. Okay, we'll be right back. We'll take a very short break, and we will come back and try to finish this up. Go inside and send it. Okay. Man. Ay, ay, ay. It's crazy. Whew. We'll be right back. I haven't played Skyrim since 2018. One day when I forget more about it, I'll play again. That's exactly how I feel about it. The item has 10 fire salts like it's no problem. Which is oh, I have a special forge, but does he make your weapons any better? No. Pretty sure he doesn't. Unless if I'm totally wrong. Alrighty, we're back. Just feel this urge to create a new character. Rush to the Buttercup, min-max towards magic and HP, and get Conjuration to 100. Dude. Yeah, we gotta get our Conjuration up, like way up. And then Agility needs to be our focus. Because with this bow, I mean, I know there's probably a better bow than the Conjured one, but... release enough. Okay. Tell me the other person isn't alive right next to me. We brought them down. This is the funny thing about Morrowind for me. Is you'll have a character with like a tiny bit, like a sliver of life left on the bar, but they'll die. And there's some who will get down to like nothing in the bar, but they like have like an HP left or whatever. It's probably the bigger characters that are causing that problem. There you go. Spear. Spear is endurance. Well. A dwarven. I think we have a dwarven spear or something. That's 24. We'll keep it for now. Where's the other chick that died? We totally got her and no loot? No loot at all? Aw, man. And suddenly, there he was. He just stood there in the same way a person with legs does. It was something. Ah, they have the coin stacks. That's so cool. What's the little thingy? A plate? I'm gonna take the plate so I can see what that is. Is that a pearl? Ooh. And then I'm gonna throw your plate on the floor. That's right. Whoa! Come on, get out of here, get out of here. What was that? Something invisible? Action, consequence, welcome to Morrowind. I don't like consequences for my actions. Okay, I'm gonna stop whining and I'm gonna be a big kid for once. And own up to my... Oh. We have choices to make. Ah! Ebony short sword. Wow, that is beautiful. Endanger hearts if potions that restore magicka are something you like. Tips Fedora. Again. What would happen at this very moment if we did divine intervention. Should we mark, like, right here? I think it would take us to Moonmoth. Which is... Which could shoot us over to Caldera if we really wanted to. You know what? Let's do that. Let's mark right here. Buckmouth. Or Moon, whichever one. We need to heal up. We need to drop some of the really sick stuff we got. And we need to get enchanted arrows because this is killing us. So let's see. Amulet of Mark. And then divine intervention. Enchanted arrows, what are those? Just heal me, man, just heal me. Not that way. What are all these people? Can I tell you about our services, or if you can donate some more time and effort, would you like to become a lay servant? Wait a minute. Ooh, that's pretty. This is Legion, though. This isn't Imperial Cult, is it? Okay. It's pretty cool. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. First, we're gonna see how cool this looks. Ah, that is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. If I don't want to sell anything else, we're gonna have a problem. Wait a minute. How much was that? Ooh, seller gold is 400. Not a chance. What is that? Spore pods? That sounds like a bad idea. Lightning shield, I think we had. Cure of poison, fortify agility, pearls. Don't want to give up these ingredients. We'll have a lot to sell later.
And how are you?
Okay, so we got some potions. Oh. Oh, that's hand to hand. That's right. Fortify intelligence. Huh. Yeah, that would help. Can you imagine if I was any more intelligent? That's cool. Looks awesome. This gauntlet looks like it's holding up its pinky finger. I know it's probably like a sharp thingy to punch things with, but it looks like it's holding up its pinky finger to sip on some tea.
Ah, greetings. What shall we talk about?
I guess I could get one of these later. I just saw your gold. That's F you money. Yeah, I did the creeper shuffle quite a few times. Now, where's our place to heal? Haha. There we go. We are back to normal. Sell a gold 400. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work for me. Wait a minute. Oh. You know what I just realized? We didn't Visine before putting these boots back on. Here's the boots. There we go. If you do enchant something for constant effect, maybe consider a feather enchantment to have some extra carry capacity when needed. Yeah. That's what I want. I want to put it on a piece of heavy armor, especially. Ew. Oh, an amulet would be good. That's a good point. That way it doesn't matter what I'm wearing, I could just put on a cute necklace. Fashion. Salt your wound, how you doing? Hey, I have to look cute while I'm working this hard. Come on. You get it. You understand. Ah! Howdy, partner. Howdy. You get a full suit of ebony armor at Druscanti Dwemer Ruin. Ooh. That's a name.
What day is today?
To what
pleasure
do I
is
owe this
all
pleasure?
mine.
That guy asks way too many
I
questions.
think that's another... That's the fire blade. Long sword. So yeah, we'll put it here. Wait, wasn't there... Didn't I have another Daedric? Ah, whatever. That's really hardly any carry weight. Okay, let's see if they have any potions for me. More arrows, thank you. Restore health. Whew. I feel so much better.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Wipes away tears of pride. She's ascending. I'm making it in this world.
Greetings.
Ebony armor at any point in the game?
I
What?
see you. Hello.
Actually, I did find the helmet pretty early on, but my carry weight was so bad. Like that I couldn't have it for a while. Creeper has our 2 ebony pieces. We have a shield and a helmet. And I was able to do the shuffle until he took both of them. So there we go. 25,000. 15,000. That was very difficult to get sold to him. There's something else I sold him that was really difficult to sell, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, it was the boots. 55,000. That's why I have so much. Total sold. Okay, here goes the shuffle. Oh, too much. Help me out, I need money. Sure. Legit nerdy, this character is better than a large majority of my older Oh, I'm sure that's not true. I have had a little bit of help, which has helped. Where's the scooms? Okay. Woo. Now we just gotta recall. We should use the steel arrows before the iron arrows. What do you think skooma would taste like? Well, it's purple, so I kind of... Grape juice? Like the really strong stuff? Like, you know, classic Welch's. It's probably amazing. It's probably bitter and nasty. I was thinking plants and juice combo. Ooh. It is probably nasty. Okie dokie. Come on. That's gonna be difficult. Come here, buddy. Ow! Light armor 71. Hold on a minute. Flame boy. Oh, give me those fire salts. Whoa. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Come on, someplace that I can loot ya. Tell me, he has another longsword. I can't keep all these claymores and stuff. I bet you it's a claymore. Wow. It's beautiful. I want it. I need it. You know, sometimes you just gotta treat yourself. Oh, she got a Daedric sword now. Oh yeah, that's right. You funky three-eyed being. Now that is a pet. Can that be cute? Can it? Can that? No, it can't. It can't. It's impossible. That cannot be cute. You interrupted my rest. You know, I don't understand why scribs interrupt your rest when they're not, like, violent. Okay, here we go. I should have waited till I was in there. Is he with me? He is with me. Ah. Alrighty. Ebony stat. Wow. We'll keep it if we do the creeper shovel. If not, like... I like smithing in Skyrim. It's just a little one note. I'm more or less indifferent to repairing equipment. It also gets very passive for something that is a skill. I do like smithing in Skyrim. I like that you can improve a weapon. But isn't the tails might wake me up? Oh, for the scribs. Maybe that's why they interrupt your nap. But maintaining your own equipment. Okay, this is, I think, I'm trying to remember what my idea was of a smithing that I would prefer. I wanted like a hybrid, like in ES6, because we're all making wishes that will not get fulfilled, so let's not get our hopes up. But what I liked the idea of was having let's see. Having a hybrid smithing and repair, something a little more simplified, because smithing, it's like something that the better your smithing was, so you would do all these potions and all these things to like hype it up and stuff. It was a bit much. Oh. Can I reach you? Ew. I would love like a hybrid where you can repair. Oh, that. No, I can't get out. Why can't I get out? There we go. Where are you, crazy little thing? So instead of like making your weapon as amazing as possible, which is an infinite thing, and then you're incentivized to do these like loops and stuff with the stats, and then it gets broken and ridiculous. I would rather have the repair skill, but kind of like, oh, I guess this is kind of like Oblivion, where there's a point at which can't you repair something beyond its 100%? Like, I like the idea that you can, like, learn to sharpen your blade above 100%, like, make it amazing. But it's not like an infinite thing that you can do. That's the shadow. That's what I like the idea of. And then as it gets dull, you can resharpen it again. And the better you get at it, the better sharpen it can get. Or you can't repair it to 100. Like, depending on what level you are, you can only repair it. Like, if you want to make the numbers more easy to keep track of, you can only repair it to like 50 on your own. But an armorer could repair it higher. And then and the higher level you get, obviously the better you can repair it. I believe this to be a dead end. So, yeah. I think that would be cool. Ah. Do we gotta levitate with our boots that she thinks we still have, but we don't have in our inventory? Ah, she thinks we still have the boots. Oh no. So we found our dude. He did meet his demise. And there is a scroll of fiercely roasting. I want to try to not use the scroll if possible. Because it sounded like she wanted it returned. Infinite acrobatics. After Fallout 4, I feel like they're just going to reskin the whole weapon workbench from that and try handing it to us like it's totally not regifted. A regifted Christmas present. Don't be mad. I liked the workshop to a certain degree. But honestly, there was a point at... I cannot see at all. If I didn't have the I should have gone to get the levitation boots back. There it is. Breathe. I love how after only one breath, you immediately, like, have your full breath back. Okay, okay, we're gonna take this slow and steady. Slow and steady. Damage, endurance, damage, strength. We need to be kind of quiet because they're gonna hear us. Mercurio cheapo ring of levitate. Oh man, should have thought of that. Okay. What do you mean I failed to cast a spell since when? Oh, I didn't get my special arrows. Are you serious? I killed Skelly? I thought I was killing this guy like super fast. Oh, I was killing that guy like super fast. Where'd he go? Have you noticed that the Drathus soul rot? Oh boy. Yeah, okay, so when you destroy somebody, they've been moving. Belt of Sanguine Martial Craft. Fortify armor. Expensive amulet. Expensive ring. Extravagant. We're gonna need all this. We're gonna do our... Nice. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff here. I am small. Song of the Alchemists. Oh, alchemy. Yes. And this just so happened to be the level that we're leveling up. Intelligence. Sweet. Wait, I don't want that. That's 200. Okay, so the first dude's down. We got him. The sanguine items are related to a quest and faction. Not gonna spoil it. Isn't that the color of night? It's sanguine, my brother. Pretty sure I don't have the ability. Yeah. Not sure, the writ doesn't mention anything about colors. Aw, man. Lockpick? Oh, there it is. That's so funny. I love how it like moves around. Nice. Well, at least for this week we are officially out of time. But we are going to destroy this dude in our next stream. And we'll do some alchemy and stuff like that. So, I was actually thinking if we could get through this quest that I would do just some alchemy. Just sit around, do alchemy and acrobatics like on a separate live, but, you know. We didn't get through it, man. I can't believe it. I can believe it, because this place was scary. But that's okay. We're alive still. I don't think we got any deaths. We got awfully close, like 3 times. See ya kids next week. See all y'all nerdlings. Well, we had Salt Your Wound, Bicycle, Sheila Johnson, OCD Prison, and knew we had Solitude Guard, so welcome, man. Zachary Ray, Nolly, David Rieger Jr., and Mr. Anderson was first in chat. Anderson and Rieger survived the great stream crash, and any lurkers, we love you too. Any lurkers that were here during the stream crash, I apologize. Thank you for sticking with it. All of a sudden, it just said, it just crashed, and we're filling out a crash report. I'm like, no, please don't do this. We don't want this. But anyways, we survived it. We made it. We tried a new format for our little situation here, since my memory card can no longer record. But yeah, it's cool. I hope you guys have a good one. Survive the day. Do the things. Anyone at work, I hope that goes very well. And I will see you in the next one.